Anyway, thank y'all for tuning in tonight. NASA is on vacation, so we will be not doing Tears of Kairos for a couple weeks. So we're going to do Monster of the Week. Nate couldn't make it because he's tired, and Jed had spontaneous "gotta watch my children" pop up because I was like, "Oh, bring them over here," and I was like, "Wait."
3 unsupervised children under the age of 8? No, thank you.
Yeah, that there would just all of a sudden be a crash. We'll be right back. Also, you know that all 3 of our kids would just end up in this room.
Yeah.
And I would just be like, give me Elijah. He is my friend. He is now the assistant DM.
Or keeper, in this case.
True. Anyway, we're playing Monster of the Week tonight. I am Hewitt. I'll be your keeper for the evening.
I am Spencer, also known as Ninjaspence, and I will be playing new character.
Because she died again. I am Frey, also known as Emily. I am playing the same character I played the whole time, and I will be playing Sybil Benoit, the Spellslinger Wizard.
I'm Basch, and I'll be playing Idall, also known as the God of Bad Decisions.
And his
psycho girlfriend, Abby.
One of the God of Bad Decisions, Bad Decisions. The High Priest of Bad Decisions.
Yeah.
Okay. So, let's see.
Oh,
It's been a minute because someone killed.
Oops.
Huh?
I have level ups to do real fast.
Okay, go ahead. I think someone else did it too.
I did before we started this time.
So I guess while they're doing that, Spence, introduce your character.
Alright then, so basically that, I would say that it's been a while, probably like after the whole funeral situation and stuff, that you just see just like a kind of like average built, black man about, I would say like 29, 30 age. He is like always dressed up in like business casual, khakis on with steel toe combat boots. And then he has, he always has his Colt 45 pistol always to the side of him.
Cool. Name, or did I miss that?
That his name was Darius Jackson.
I just heard a bomb come from the living room.
If I start hearing baby
It's probably this.
They've been playing it at school.
If I mess up once, I get to level up again.
It's better than Peppa Pig.
Oh, God, no, to Peppa Pig.
No.
That 8-foot tall monstrosity with eyes on both sides of her head. She is a eldritch horror.
No, we're not dealing with that.
The only thing worse is Dora.
You mean
No,
do you mean like that the Tim McGraw that who's really Dora?
Caillou is like the apex of terrible children's programming.
No. I don't even count Caillou.
Caillou evolves into One Punch Man.
No.
Charlie Brown.
No, he most certainly does not. Caillou is shit. I don't care if it's
Caillou
5-year-old. Caillou is shit.
He needs a belt every day.
We are.
Okay, he needed it probably at least once because he never got in trouble. Ever.
We are 4 grown-ass adults hating on Caillou.
We have seen a whole lot of children's programming in the last 7 years, dear. I think we can have opinions. I know every train on Thomas and Friends, okay?
Ooh.
Point taken. Anyway.
Well, Blippi.
Fuck Kevin.
I'm sorry. But there we go. What's the...
We need to have that one later, just as a single thing. Hewitt, fuck Blippi.
Anyway, so how do we gotta figure out how do you know everybody?
That I am going to figure that out. So basically, then that it has been about, I would say about whatever timeline it is that eventually that Darius is going through basically that her other apartment stuff, and then that he finds like a little black notebook that has a note that says that if that you ever find this, please contact Sybil. Please just drive to Montana and to contact Sybil Benoit. And then it also has a little note on it that says that do not bring technology to that premises at all cost.
Okay, so you find out about Sybil through a notebook.
Yeah.
And then write that down because here's the deal. I think we're getting to the point we can stop Dewey. Did anyone else hear that?
No,
No.
Dewey just let out a squeaky fart.
I didn't hear
I
that.
think it's the toys.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard a with it. Okay, so I think we're getting past the pre-generated section of the how do we know everybody, because nobody can keep saving everybody from bullshit.
Right.
Yeah.
So basically, Darius drives his. I had wrote this down. He drives his. Oh, it is on this one that he drives his navy blue, almost black Porsche 356A to Montana, and then pulls up at the ranch. That there's address and everything in the book.
Oh, you pull up to the gate
Yeah, to the gate.
at the ranch, and it is closed.
That Idall has been to a couple times.
There is no sign of a house. It is just a large wooden fence that then goes up to a barbed wire fence with a stone sides and a big gate.
All right. Is it any kind of mechanism or calling anybody?
I think, didn't we say there was like a call box or a button
I
thingy?
think there's a button.
There's like a really old like box
Okay.
that's a speaker.
So then he basically just gets out, just like, you okay?
I got stuck.
And then he just basically just like presses the button once and just like, why yes, hold up, wrong voice. Yes, that this is that this is Ladarius Jackson, half brother of a Desiree McCulloch. She said that she was close friends with just a Miss Sybil Benoit.
All right, hang on. No, it's not Sybil. I said evens or odds. Odds was not Sybil. So someone else got that.
Wait,
let you
who's
pick.
this?
That this is
Darius Rucker.
No,
Oh, I love your music. Oh, heck it. Virgil!
That's not his name.
Darius Rucker's here. Hootie. It's Hootie and the Blowfit. I don't give a good
You
goddamn.
apparently renamed her uncle.
Huh?
Virgil.
I thought one of the Ulysses.
No,
Ulysses.
Virgil's who he played in Tombstone.
Blah, 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 blah. Ulysses. Darius Rucker's Hootie. Hootie and the Blowfit. I don't give a good goddamn. Oh no. Is it alright if we get your autograph?
I guess.
Oh, heck yeah. The gate starts opening.
Just walks up, nothing.
Oh, no, it is.
No,
it
you
is-
wanna
it's-
drive.
You're going to drive. It is.
Oh.
It is a good mile or two.
All
is a
right,
very
then.
large-
Then
large
He just
compound.
pulls in, just drives slowly, not trying to go too fast. Just drives normally.
Yeah, you just go through. You're traveling through. There's a little bit of a fence for a while, and then it just goes to open, and you see buffalo.
Just pay no attention.
And
Drive
as you're
through.
driving, there's just one with a blue ribbon that starts trotting along
I would pay
the side
attention to
of
the
your
buffalo
car.
because they'll destroy your car.
Buffalo are no joke. Like,
Yeah,
They
that,
take
he
out-
just
they
starts
will
just
take out
paying
Metro.
attention.
there's just this one full-grown buffalo that has a little blue ribbon tied around one of its horns, just looking at you and then just following along.
Yeah, just doing nothing suspicious, to be honest. Just driving up.
As you get there, you see that there is one kind of shorter, stockier, looks like a cowboy, big, huge mustache, comes running out. He's all excited. He has a notebook. And then you see this one that's a little bit over 6 foot tall and lanky. You know, it's Sam Elliott. It looks
Yeah.
dead on like Sam Elliott. As you come walking up, and you see the one that he's pointing as you get out of the car. You just get, and just the other one starts laughing, takes a drink, and walks back in the house without saying anything. You see the shorter one with the big mustache.
It was Jackson. The last name was Jackson.
Oh,
But it's okay. No problems. That my half sister, Desiree, that she had knew Sybil Benoit and I had.
wait, she knew Polecat?
I guess that's who are you referring to? Yes.
Oh, okay. She didn't kill her, did she? Just gotta make sure
You're
before
an
I let you in the house.
Wait, what do you mean by killed her? Is everything all right? That I want to know what happened to her exactly.
Oh, I don't know. A lot of stuff. My niece gets involved in a lot of stuff.
That's great. This is going great.
I used to get involved in a lot of stuff back in the day, but had to calm down because of my heart.
I mean that, to be fair, that I kind of somewhat do a little bit of, I guess, the stuff we call it, but that's about it.
What stuff you got?
That the stuff in it as that he just opens up the that the trunk of the car that you just see like historical documents and witness reports, and then he hands out that the witness report that he had got of the Vantage building.
Oh no! As you turn around after having a trunk full of what looks like police work, the cowboy's gone.
Oh,
the doors, and you see him looking out of a window and then pull a curtain.
I am not the FBI. Just say that out loud. I am not the FBI.
You a Pinkerton?
That's something the FBI would say.
No.
Let us in. You believe in the FBI?
That I just need answers about my dead half sis. That's all.
I'm noting down. Ladarius Jackson, not the FBI. No, last time somebody came snooping around, I almost went to jail for shit I didn't even do. You just hear the other voice.
Allegedly.
You just hear the other voice. Teddy, is this like the last time that we had to deal with the game warden? No! Do I need to go talk to Genevieve? No! Are you growing weed on the back part of the property again? Shut up! And you just hear bickering. Sybil, you hear a lot of bickering between your uncles.
The hell?
As you come down to the great room, you see that your Uncle Teddy is peeking around a curtain.
What are you doing?
FBI's here.
What?
FBI's here again. I didn't do nothing. I ain't involved with... And you see your Uncle Ulysses.
Okay, Ulysses, what's going on?
It's the FBI. He did it again.
I was gonna say, is he smoking the weed, grow out on the back part of the property, but...
Probably. He makes the bad stuff. I have the good one. It's all natural. It's healing. Helps with headaches.
No, you just get to the fertilizer first.
I have a green thumb. He just drinks and walks off.
It's green, all right. I walk over and I kind of look over Uncle Teddy. I look over and I kind of look over Uncle Teddy's shoulder, like, who the hell is that?
FBI agent. He's got a whole trunk full of paper. He's looking for you. You kill somebody again.
I've never killed anybody.
That's not some of the stories your friends told.
I'm not you.
I never killed nobody.
Bullshit! Don't even finish that sentence. Do not even finish that. I'm gonna go.
Didn't deserve it.
I'm gonna go get her, and she's gonna tell me stories.
And every last one of them deserved it.
Why is he here?
Looking for you. Asking about somebody named Desiree.
Oh shit.
Did you kill her?
No, I didn't. I told you that's last time I went to Monroe. That's the friend that didn't make it out.
Gotcha.
You were how? When are you not high anymore?
Well, I'm not right now, but I mean,
any other time I've talked to you in the last however long it's been since then.
I am retired and have glaucoma.
You're the best shot in the family. Shut the fuck up.
You just hear your grandmother come over. No, the doctor said you had a lymphoma and it got removed. And she just keeps going.
Oh, God. If he shoots me, then you know that you can take him out. And I'm going to go for the front door.
He just already has a shotgun out of nowhere.
Don't point it out the window.
Your dad opened the window first, Uncle Theodore.
My family's smart. They are smart. I know they're smart, but what the fuck?
You just walk out and you see.
I am just basically just so like
I gotta
leaned
open
up.
the door and
I am just like leaned just up against home at the side of the porch, just cool, just basically just like reading over just at the little bitty black notebook that has like a obvious voodoo skull on it.
Can I help you?
Yes. That the name is Ladarius Jackson. I am Desiree McCulloch's half brother.
Ah.
And she said that if I had ever found this, I am supposed to contact you.
Yeah, that's her notebook. I didn't know she had a brother.
He said he was Hootie from Hootie and the Blowfish.
I really doubt it.
But anyway, then I just came here just searching for answers, literally. You know, and then that you knew her the best. You know, because then our dad, you know, I think that it's something to do with our family curse. I don't know. I just want to know what happened to her.
They ain't gonna stop him from chewing on that, dude. That's just part of the audio now.
That is the audio.
How long has it been?
About 7 months.
Oh, damn.
Ooh.
Oh, then that would...
It takes some time to actually handle everybody's...
Yeah. So would have probably seen Sybil at the funeral.
Probably.
Probably might have stayed more towards the back.
Describe Sybil for the viewers the viewer that might not have seen before.
Sybil is about 5'11". She has very short, close cropped black hair, very bright blue eyes. She often carries around a spear that's shiny. I'm trying to think what else to say about her. I don't know. Athletic build. Not like me. Dewey, really?
Just take it from him. He's tearing everything off the end.
Throw it in the other room. But that is...
Alright. So then that... And then that...
He's coming back with it, isn't he?
And then that Darius basically just hands out that this like piece of paper along with just this newspaper clipping that says like, is Dr. Van connected to this? And then that he just hands you that the whole like Vantage building that got the snake on the roof.
Oh yeah. I came in a little late on that one.
Yeah, then that was the last thing that she had wrote down. And then that was about it.
Yeah, sorry about my uncle. Uncle Teddy!
What?
It's fine.
Oh, it's just no worry. It's nothing.
Nah, I worry about him, that's for sure.
He just goes, alright.
And then you can kind of sense that he basically has this overall straight chill, as if that, you know, like nothing bothers this dude at all.
Why don't you come in, because I should probably give our other friend that was also involved a call, because I wasn't there from the beginning of the entire situation, but I was there for the end result. See if we can get you some answers.
Sure.
So...
Sure, thank you.
Escort him into the house, and I'm going to go to the phone, and I'm going to call the number for Idall's... What is it? Logging company, whatever it does. That. So I'm gonna bop this dog.
Don't bop the dog.
Dewey.
He is old.
Dewey, gimme. Come here. Here it is. Gimme. Come here.
Okay, clip this.
Come here. Wiener. Come here. Come on. Up.
Being a wiener.
He's just looking at you like no.
Dewey, go to mommy.
He won't. He doesn't want me to grab him.
Come here, right here. Oh no! I got my wiener out on Twitch.
Betrayal. J'accuse.
Okay, I guess we might need to clip that one too.
God.
Okay, so I will dial the number for Idall. I'm assuming Psycho's gonna answer.
No. Wait.
Oh no.
No.
Oh, okay.
It's not all this time.
You know, say it's Bob.
Bob.
Hi, this is Bob. I work at the
Sybil.
Hey, Idall. You busy?
Depends on your definition of busy.
Are you currently engaged to where I cannot speak with you about something? Are you making out with your girlfriend?
No. I'm tired of dealing with people. Apparently it pissed off a lot of people.
That will happen when you kidnap the Pope.
Usually we don't, have interactions with other Pathions. That way.
Yeah, that's on you for sure, bro.
So anyways.
So... This would be, like, in a different room than Darius. So this is, like, down a hallway. I have a visitor. Apparently, Desiree had a brother.
Had a brother? What?
Yeah, half-brother. And...
From another mother?
Well, the daddy, I think.
No, the same dad,
Same
different
dad,
mom.
never mind. Yeah, apparently he found Desiree's notebook, and it said if anything were to happen to her, for him to contact me.
I mean, fair enough.
He has some idea of things that went down. He has a news clipping of, the giant building snake.
Yeah, that's been a pain to deal with.
I was there when everything went down at the end, but I wasn't there at the beginning. With all the stuff. I was still kind of hazy on the Dr. Van stuff and everything compared to the rest of you. But he'd like some answers, and I thought you could help me give him some.
I know would be fuzzy on the Dr. Van stuff, too.
He would. Kinda, sorta. Who's Dr. Van?
Please help me, DM. I wasn't here for the Dr. Van stuff at the beginning.
It's...
They talked about it, but I don't... Personally, I don't remember probably what
Desiree mentioned it to us in passing.
Yeah, there was never a clear mention of Dr. Van to anyone other than Desiree.
Oh, shit!
You know that there was a Dr. Van. And that he owned the building. I think that's all that was mentioned to you. Desiree took that with her to Valhalla.
Yeah.
Okay. But it would also be a little easier to go over the details if someone else who was there might be here to help out.
All right.
Like right now, Nikos and Desiree are in Valhalla because of what the fuck you did.
I can't go either.
No, you can't. You're in trouble.
You're in trouble.
I am.
You fucked up everything so royally great at the end of the last game.
Yeah.
I guess you could just put me on speakerphone.
You know how to get here. Just Bifrost.
You remember me saying that a lot of people are mad at me?
Idall.
Well, if it's that big of an issue, I can be there and... You just hear...
Where are you?
Hey! How far did you get to... What?
Where are you?
I'm at the logging camp.
And where is it? I don't remember.
Want to say Oregon?
Oh, God. I'm in Pontiff.
That's a minute.
That's
You
a
got-
minute.
I can be there in a few days.
No. You got in so much trouble, they grounded you from the Bifrost?
Well, there's more to the trouble than just what happened here.
I mean, I know there's the pissing off of different religions and such.
Well, that
But you got
was because we
you
were
got-
dealing with an angel.
You got grounded from using the Bifrost.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Abby might have punched, kicked, said some very terrible things to, stabbed my dad.
Oh.
Your psycho girlfriend stabbed Hemdall?
She's not psycho.
I know.
And she was having a bit of a existential crisis.
Abby stabbed Hemdall.
I believe she stabbed him with a fork.
Yes.
I'm writing that down.
With a fork.
With a fork.
We can check the footage, but at this point I'm ready to retcon. She stabbed Himdall with a fork.
Yes. And she had her arm cut off too. I mean, this is a whole lot to deal with in the course of like a couple of minutes.
Yeah. Okay. I can't put you on speakerphone because I'm a wizard and this phone is literally decades older than I am.
It's a century old, dear, as your grandmother walks by.
Thank you, Grandma. I will handle this, and I will possibly get back to you because I have a feeling that whenever we end up getting pulled into something, there's gonna be shit to deal with. So I will call you later.
Should I just go ahead and come your way?
I don't know if they're gonna need to be here or somewhere else.
Is that the bastard?
Yes, Grandma.
Oh. Here's that Idall.
I'm just... Am I there?
There's a hole underneath you in the floor.
Oops, sorry.
And you just...
Alright.
And then you're just standing.
Still got the phone in my hand. Cord's cut.
I'm sorry, no, I hear my child peeing. I hope to God that he gets picked up. I just hope to God he didn't get picked up on the audio.
So does Idall fall through the ceiling?
Yeah, Idall just in the hallway, and you had the extra.
How long have you been able to do that?
She keeps going.
Is the hole still there, or is
I am in my
else
30s and I didn't know
The
she
phone
could do
cord,
that.
no, because you that to quote the newest Jeff Foxworthy on Netflix, you sprang for the extra long cord from the phone company, so you got like the 80-foot.
So it's still him. Hi, Idall.
Hi.
Is
I'm
it
assuming
still open?
Yeah, it's still
Because I'm
open.
assuming Abby needs to get
She
there.
just kind of pops her head over. You okay?
Hi, Abby.
Oh, hey, Sybil.
Do you let go of the phone?
I pass it back.
No,
up
you
to
let go
her.
and just shoots back up because it's stretchy cord with the curly cues.
Grandma, how long will this stay open? How long will that stay open?
Right about nowish.
Abby, come on.
She just hangs up the phone and drops through.
It winks out right as she lands.
Okay. Hi. That would have been convenient several times in the past, Grandma. Okay. We have a half-brother to go talk to.
Don't ask questions.
Nah.
Your
Thank you.
Your grandmother looks at you. You have a half brother. I find that hard to believe.
No, not me.
Idol, I'm sure, has plenty.
More than likely,
I have the one brother.
we have crazy family reunions.
Also, if I had a half-brother, one of them would kill the other if they found out that one of the other cheated on him. We both know that. Mom would hurt Dad way
Your
more.
mom is just leaning around the corner.
It's not my half-brother, Mom.
She slowly leans back. Her mom, the picture I have for her mom on the Dresden game is the princess from Spaceballs.
I mean, my dad's Hugh Jackman, so...
I guess my jacket smells good.
No.
Well,
Do
it's
it.
gonna smell like
It's
Dewey.
fine.
It's gonna smell like Dewey now.
Unfortunately,
needs to
everything eventually smells like Dewey.
Alright.
I'm sorry.
Thank you, Grandma. That made things much easier.
Well, it saves me multiple day car ride
Yeah.
drive.
Yes, and have you seen the gas prices today? They're a whole $2. And she just walks off because remember we're still dealing with early teens.
Yeah.
Alright. I will go.
I don't
into
think
the...
Frozen has come out yet.
Oh.
No.
Why do you do this to me?
Let it go.
Oh, too soon.
Cough. I love you. But God damn it. Cheeky shit.
So Desiree's got a half brother.
Yeah, he has her notebook and said to contact me if anything happened to her. Well, something happened to her, so he eventually found it, and I guess he drove here from Monroe or New Orleans?
Monroe.
He drove here from Louisiana.
It's a long drive.
It's a really long drive.
Made it
She don't have
there in
my phone
14
number?
hours. 14-hour drive.
That's pretty good because it takes 14 hours to get to my parents' house in Indiana. Apparently, she didn't write down my phone number, just my address.
Desiree was always a strange one.
All right, he's a
That's a load
Hill
coming
of the
from me.
dead.
That's a load coming from me.
Okay.
This Abby just punches me in the side. It's mean.
There's a noticeable scar on one arm. Which arm was it? The right arm or the left arm?
Right.
I think it was her. I think it was her left.
Right. Okay, so there's a noticeable silver line of a scar on that arm.
All right, well, I left him in the great room, so let's go and have a talk.
Yay.
Okay, while they're doing that, you just see a tall gentleman getting a little gray right here come in.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Oh, hello.
Ladarius Jackson. Just Darius is fine.
Mr. Jackson, I'm very sorry about my uncles. You just hear, I'm not.
That is quite all right.
They're gentlemen of a certain age that do not trust anybody that looks like they're of the officers or an officer or of a law enforcement agency.
Authority figures?
Yeah, or authority figure. And you see, there's a picture of Warren G. Harding, a newspaper clipping, I should say, of the death of Warren G. Harding. He looks at that when he says our authority figures.
Yes, that I am more of a blog writer of some sort.
Oh. I've never gotten into those. Computers are just a little beyond me.
Oh, yes.
Can I offer you a drink or something that you...
That I would like basically if that you got some gin, if that you have some gin and juice, that'll be fine.
Oh, okay. And you see he walks over to a large bar and prepares you a drink.
All right.
My name is Mr. Benoit.
All right.
I am the current head of the Benoit Ranch.
Mm-hmm.
How do you know my daughter?
That my half sister Desiree McCulloch knows your daughter. That they have done that they're special interest jobs just to keep it, on the down low.
Yes, my daughter's hobby.
Yes, that hobby.
Hobby, huh?
Well, he sees them coming back. I'll let you discuss with them because I'm sorry I never met your sister.
Oh, that.
Sorry for your loss.
It's understandable. Thank you.
Hey, Dad.
Hello.
He just looks
Idall's
at you.
here.
He just looks at you.
Grandma.
She did the thing again.
I didn't know she could do the thing.
Look, I was so mad when I learned that she could do that when I was little because I could have gotten the soccer game so much faster.
I'm mad now. I'm in my 30s and I just found out she could do that. It would make a lot of things easy.
I know, right? Or when the Wendigo attacked the northern end of the ranch, you could just pocket pull them away. No, I have to learn to shoot them. He just wanders off and you just see your grandmother on top of a balcony looking like some type of soap opera minor villain. Like,
It's Glenn Close.
yeah, just doing this.
That.
And she just eventually, in French,
He's not wrong.
just in French, she says, ingrates, and walks away.
It saved me
Darius,
a couple of days.
this is Idall and Abby.
Idall.
I
This
think-
is Abby.
Hi, Idall and Abigail.
I think it's just Abby.
No, this is just Abby. This is not short for anything.
Okay.
We're all a little
Then
bit
that.
here.
Then that. I remember seeing you two at the repast a little bit. Then that y'all got like 5 plates of the barbecue.
She just pops up. Excuse me. He got 5 plates.
Yeah.
I popped out before the food. I was just there for the funeral.
Sybil dipped.
I was there for the funeral.
I mean, for comparison, Idall is a big guy.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah,
food.
describe Idall. We haven't.
So currently
And Abby.
Idall's blonde hair, blue eyes, like 6'7", 6'8", tall fella, very muscular, and currently, because he's just literally coming from work, he's wearing a dirty plaid shirt and dirty jeans and boots. Abby, on the other hand, is wearing a red leather jacket, skirt, and leggings with boots, and a couple of interesting scars.
Interesting scars.
She's got one kind of across the forehead, hidden by her hair, and another one on her arm.
Let's see. Going to roll a sharp to see if he notices.
Ah!
Ow.
Yes, he does. See.
Once more, I have to say, I'm so glad not only did I glue that thing, but epoxy it, because when you chunk stuff in there, I'm always afraid, like, we're going to watch part of the box go with it.
I would feel so bad if that ever happened.
Oh no, that's when we just fix it with more epoxy.
So, you have questions about your stepsister?
Half sister.
Let's start with, what do you know?
From basically that her notebook, and then just says that adventures, yada yada. That it's just mainly stuff. It's just mainly stuff about that her auntie, and then that she had got up into voodoo. Apparently that I had missed her first funeral. Then that she had went under the code name Rose.
Yeah.
I mean, her first funeral wasn't... She didn't stay dead.
It was...
But apparently that, you know, that Dad had came with just a flyer and said like that, your sister's dead. And then I'm like, wait, that can't be right. And then that she had called me that the next morning.
Your dad's timing is awful.
A little bit.
It must be family curse.
It was... Well, technically she attended her own funeral, remember?
Yeah.
She did?
The first one, it... how into the supernatural are you?
Let's see here. He has a +2 weird that both of you give me a weird check.
A weird check.
Yeah.
Ack. DM, is that okay?
Mm-hmm. I didn't say no.
So, Idall got an 8.
I got a 6 right off the
Oh,
bat.
God.
Hey, mark that experience.
Abby got
Balls.
a 11.
So
My first
Idol is
roll.
gonna just, you can kind of sense a little bit of magic and stuff, but Abby basically sensed that there is a zone of strangeness, like that it's just like surprisingly chill just through from all of this supernatural stuff that has been hearing and stuff. It just seems to like not affect him.
I left out a small detail in Abby. Her eyes are now a hue of purple.
Yeah, that doesn't bother him one bit.
And, yeah, she definitely sees the weirdness on you. So, what were we talking about? Oh, yeah.
I was...
So you're
Abby
telling us what you knew.
Yes, and then Abby had noticed the zone of strangeness.
Yes.
So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that you're in the know of weird shit.
Possibly. Maybe.
Until we reveal something that he didn't know about and then flips out and has a crisis.
Crisis?
As Idall looks at Abby, she immediately punches him in the arm.
That was a bit of an extreme case.
Yeah.
Do you know what your sister was into?
I know a little bit about, I know that, you know, that our auntie, that she was basically up into like the hoodoo voodoo stuff, and then that I had just all thought that it was just like make believe until certain notes and stuff.
Yeah, definitely not. Definitely not make believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's very real.
Right.
Always some of it with a grain of salt. The usual moniker "Eye of the Beholder." The truth is in the eye of the beholder.
Right.
Definitely applies to a lot of this stuff.
What we know is we don't know a lot about this Dr. Van character.
Okay.
Only thing I remember is Desiree mentioned her or him in passing.
I think he owned the building in Monroe where that happened.
Oh, okay. That.
The Vantage building. It was
Right.
Well,
I know that it was involved with.
It had something to do with the building we were investigating. Let's back up to before when Desiree contacted us. So apparently in one of the buildings there's something going on. Somebody had asked Desiree, I think, to look into it. She got a team together.
Okay.
Things went bad for the team. Really bad.
Quickly.
Very quickly. I think Desiree was the only one that managed to walk out of there. So she called us in along with
You couldn't pick him up. No.
what?
No, you can't. No. No.
Someone else? What? He wants it.
No, you stole like 4 of these the other day.
Wait, we gotta what? There you go, now clip it. Emily's the winner of clips so far tonight.
For once, I'll be in the blooper reel.
No.
You've been in the book a couple
What's
times.
the other one?
Like 3.
So,
No.
that being said, she called us in to help her deal with it. And it was a issue.
Everything was literally on fire.
Yeah, the building was on fire. Underneath the building was also going to be on fire. There was
So-
fire of a different kind.
Our known details of the original situation were never super clear.
Yeah.
So, with the Dr. Van thing, we know about as much as you probably do. Maybe less if she had more in her notes.
I mean, that the only thing that just said, just basically contact this Pizzari, and then that some other character, apparently vampire hunter.
Oh no, they're both gone. I never
So,
met them.
Vampire Hunter might have been one of the previous group that went in. Pizzari.
I
What? I know Pizzari. Something tells me Pizzari is probably dead too.
Like,
Well,
it must be our family curse.
If I'm remembering correctly, the last time I saw Pizzari, she kind of flew off the handle, started trying to hurt innocents. I banished her, and she took someone with her, and I'm pretty sure that guy blew her head off.
I
His head
mean,
off.
that's what
Whatever Pizzari
an
was.
eyewitness report also said. Then that there was a strange old man that basically pointed a gun at like a bleeding out woman, and then just drove off up in like a voodoo colored Camaro.
I don't remember that part.
that was before I showed up. But-
Anyways, I'm pretty sure Pizzari's dead.
But that this is closure for me, and in that, if that y'all would, I would like to travel a bit more. Maybe I can figure out a little bit more things and stuff just to get answers. And plus that, I have a strange suspicion that my father may be into this. I don't know. It's just been as just that auntie from New Orleans have always said that, that our family has been cursed with something. I don't know what though.
I don't remember Desiree ever mention her family being cursed.
No.
I think after the first time she was kind of cursed because she was working for that dumbass, but...
Working for what, dumbass?
Don't worry about it.
No, I mean, he wants to know.
So...
You know how you thought the voodoo stuff wasn't...
Yes.
Yeah, they real.
You also know how she died once already?
She did actually die,
Yeah.
but she got brought back in the service of Baron Samedi.
Interesting.
That was a fun day when we found out.
Awkward day.
My jaw still hurts.
But
Fuck, he's
she
sick.
did die helping prevent something catastrophic from escaping or happening.
Yeah.
Things would have been much worse if things had gone differently that day.
Interesting.
So where are you wanting to go?
I don't know.
I have a crazy question.
Yes.
You said you think your dad might be like doing this whole thing?
It is basically that Desiree and then father wasn't close.
Have you just tried asking him?
He basically just would brush it off quick. That you know how it is. That he would just say like,
Oh yeah, he knows something.
that
okay.
I would just need to just go in and just go get cigarettes and just his old English and just
no.
never show up.
You went to the milk store?
The milk store?
Yes. Idall went to the milk store. It took him 14 years to come back.
Well, at least that
You mean he went out for milk?
Well, at
Is that
least
what your mother told you? Wow, I just learned something about him, dog.
I mean that
It's a joke.
at least that that she had two very most trustworthy friends to be by her side up at her time of need.
As both of you are responsible for at least one of Desiree's deaths.
I didn't kill her.
I mean,
The magic just went haywire. Damn it.
sometimes bad things just go bad.
But
The end of the entire last adventure.
you exacerbated it. You cannot say you didn't.
No, I'm not denying it. I'm just, in my defense, I represent an entire Pathenon. And when we get into a no-holds-barred fight with another Pantheon, like
We
Judeo
weren't
Christian
really
one,
in a fight with the Pantheon so much as one of the... Also, from the same Pantheon.
should we just
Man.
tell them?
I mean,
We got in a
let you
fight
know
with an
that
angel.
I am.
A literal, biblical, million eyes angel.
Yeah.
I mean that I have wrote about angel sightings from my blog.
And I can't read blogs, but, It was
Uncle's just listening in.
corrupted?
No, that's just the DM having sinus drainage.
So,
it got like corrupted.
At least that she is up in heaven now.
Sort of.
sort of.
Elsewhere,
Not the traditional.
Desiree's just sitting there with a huge plate of bacon. And one of the words, really cool how you shot lightning out of your fingertips and fried like the entire other side of the table. You see a bunch of Vikings that are like, poof. That was dope.
Yeah,
So,
she's
Idall and
somewhere.
we have connections
that?
to a different pantheon than the Christian side.
That's fair.
Idall is the son of Heimdall,
Yes.
and I am the granddaughter of Odin. So
Okay.
when
I feel like Abby, and I died.
and yeah, so when things
Abby
went
just
down, we kind
From
of all
underneath one
got
arm. I'm just tagging along.
pulled more towards where our families are based. So she's actually in that version of heaven, which is good.
Yeah.
She's in like the really good version.
So Valhalla then.
Yeah. She's having a blast. Last I checked.
Literally,
Literally. Yeah.
she casts fireball.
God. She just comes back for a one-off as a divine Viking voodoo shield maiden.
I like this.
Valkyrie.
I had almost went with that.
That's funny.
Now I need the artwork of like a Valkyrie that's just got somebody's hat and jacket on.
Don't give.
I'm pretty sure that
not
that's
give
in
Jeannie
somewhere.
ideas.
I'm pretty sure that's somewhere on the internet. But regardless, that
Now it will be because Emily Erie
Not
is
that
going
it's-
to do it.
that
Said.
that you know that Darius
It
is just going to be
exists.
like, well, at least that she had trustworthy people by her side,
Let me try.
and that he's super calm still. That there's no bit of rage, emotional, nothing.
I don't know
Not much
why
phases you,
raised-
does it?
No, nothing really doesn't. I mean that you know. That after just at that one encounter up in just like Auntie's basement, nothing phases me.
What did you find in your aunt's basement?
I found it's going to sound really, really strange, but
Please.
I have found a voodoo doll of my father.
Oh.
So I basically plucked it in the eye. He had came downstairs. I had heard just something yelp, and then all of a sudden that his eye was swollen for like 1 month from a pluck.
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
voodoo doll.
yeah, that stuff's potent.
As y'all are talking, all of a sudden a yellow steno pad of paper smacks the middle of the live edge coffee table. And from the railing to the second floor of the gallery that goes around the great room of Sybil's parents' living room / bar / entertaining room. I don't know. They have a whole.
The foyer.
We have
They have a whole lodge.
yeah. We haven't really decided the whole layout of the house yet.
You hear your brother.
It's magic.
Sister,
Yes, Seb.
job for you.
What?
Job for you.
Is that
Thank
usually
you.
how it goes?
All right.
Is this from you?
No, a friend. Also, Lucius has an investment down there, so we need you to take care of it.
Thank you, Sebastian.
Love you.
That was my brother.
Okay.
So it is a note that says Saint Baptiste Respite on Grand Bayou. Odd happenings.
I'm writing this out with my glasses on and I'm not going to be able to read it later.
Odd happenings.
Need help or investments on the remodel will fall through.
Need help.
Nose itches.
Our investments will fall through.
Contact Gavin Morras, Morrace.
Not Morass.
Moras.
Wait,
You know how to pronounce this.
is that the cab driver?
No, Calvin's the cat.
That's
driver.
Calvin.
No.
So it's Gavin Morras, which, yes, some people will pronounce Morass. And that's it. Then there's a phone number.
All right.
Sebastian,
Yes,
could I get a little more detail than that?
that's all I got.
I mean,
What odd happenings?
By the way, you can give him a call. I have to get back to the books. Father bought way too many longhorns. And I'm going to have to also deal with the beefalo.
Have fun with that. That's why you are the oldest.
Enjoy. Also, Mother's trying to plan a trip to Disney.
That sounds terrible.
Why?
She thinks we would all look good, and he holds up this tacky Hawaiian shirt.
Oh, hell no.
She has already ordered them for all of us on the company
No.
account.
what about Disney? Have you ever been to Disney? Yeah, I mean, it is a fun place.
I don't see how either
It's-
one of us would ever want to go to another theme park.
Yeah.
After the last one.
Oh, there's
I have
It's one
read
of the
about
few-
that.
touristy places that wizards can vacation to. Because it's actually magic.
Also, I just want to point out, we don't exactly know where the entity went.
The angel?
Yeah.
I'm
No,
sure-
not the angel. The one at the theme park.
Oh,
I
The
mean,
younger spawn.
oh yeah. Oh, I forgot.
I mean, no, I don't want
God.
There might be a round two.
Oh
to.
no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It
It went to
might be at
Disneyland.
Disneyland.
We're not going to Disneyland.
Disney ships stuff around.
Yeah,
And you think
I really don't think they shipped a Cthulian thing.
You don't know
from
that.
Florida to California.
not with that attitude.
the ghost and the reanimated corpse of Disney. So now there's two Disneys. Dos Disneys can put their mind together and find an imagineering way to trap an elder god to be an amusement park ride.
It is
Oh, no.
going
Yeah, he
to
was-
end
yeah,
up
Walt
being.
Disney was
We are
actually
just
wizard.
going to end up being fighting
So-
Walt Disney as an eldritch horror because he's fused with this thing.
I mean, he was
You mean-
a
It's
wizard.
a Riley small
Mage.
world. It's
So-
a Riley small
Anyway.
Anyway,
Thanks for the
Not
warning, Seb.
too Cthulhu, eh?
I guess I'm gonna go call this person? Gavin?
Yeah, give him a ring. See what's up. We'll wait in here.
So you
Yeah.
call.
I'll call the number.
I can answer questions that you might still have.
You just
Not
as
right
you're
now.
calling, the line picks up. Hello, Lucius.
Hi.
Not Lucius.
No. Lucius' sister-in-law.
Oh, this is a party line for the whole house, isn't it?
Yeah.
Caller ID just said Lucius.
Yeah, we only have the one phone in the house. Well, the one line that goes out. Am I speaking with Gavin?
Yes, this is Gavin Morras, owner, operator, and proprietor of Saint Baptiste Respite on Grand Bayou near Calcasieu, Louisiana.
I was informed by my brother, Sebastian, that you had some odd happenings going on.
Oh God, yes. You're the one that Lucia said could handle this?
I suppose. I'm not sure what this is yet.
And neither am I, and thank you so much. I will go ahead and get you a room booked. Thank you so much. This is so fantastic that you're going to look into this for me, because it could be bad.
Could you tell me what's actually happening, because my brother wouldn't?
Okay, first off, the only thing I can tell you is it's not lupus. Doctors have repeatedly told me it's not lupus.
That's good, but what does that have to do with what's happening at your respite?
Several guests at the resort have been becoming more sluggish and eventually unresponsive. They're also making some very poor decisions. At first I thought it might have been the 4-for-1 margarita night.
God.
Good Lord.
I think you might need to rethink that one. You need to get some bar rescue in there. What kind of bad decisions?
Like not paying attention when they walk downstairs and tumbling, or literally walking off the end of the dock, or walking into trees, or not paying attention while smoking in the smoking area and setting things on fire.
So it's like their energy's getting sapped out?
Yeah.
And it's making them act irrationally or strangely.
Yes.
Well, that could be any number of things.
It's also not carbon monoxide.
Well, I'm glad you ruled out the mundane. You said you're in Calcasieu?
Yeah.
Oh boy. I wonder if Grandma can get us there faster. I will come down there as soon as I can with my associates, and we will try and figure out what's going on.
Thank you.
You're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome.
How many rooms do I need to set up for everyone?
3, if possible.
Yeah, we can do that. Its grand opening is in like 2 weeks. We were just kind of doing a soft open to see what people thought and review.
Is Lucius, like, financially contributing to this?
Yes.
Is this the connection here?
Contributed about a third of the renovation costs.
Alright, well, we will make it down there as quickly as possible. I'm not sure of our transport yet, but we will figure that out, and we will be down there and see what we can find out.
Very much. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. We will see you soon. Click. Weird shit.
Yay. Weird shit. Yeah, I kind of listened in a little bit.
Apparently this respite down in Calcasieu, Louisiana, is having guests having their energy getting sapped out, making strange decisions, getting sluggish, running into things. And he wants to find out why. And he's ruled out most of the mundane, so what's left but the extraordinary. So we need to get to Calcasieu, Louisiana. Grandmare, does your trick work to places outside?
No.
I mean, I have room.
Oh, that's
Yeah. You have a Porsche.
Yes.
4 adults.
Yeah.
One of which being a hen doll. Fitting into a Porsche.
It's
He's
closer
gonna
to
just
6
hang it out the window.
6 adults.
He's just going to be like the dog.
I mean that I can probably make it back to Louisiana up in about 12 hours.
How fast you gonna drive?
Oh, I mean I had souped it up with just a little bit of a thing or two.
I'm just thinking back to Indiana, it's at least 12 hours, and Montana's way further north.
I may
So I
have
think you
He
just
knows the back roads.
I may have souped it up with just a little bit of
Nitrous.
Well, I can't.
magic.
Vin Diesel just shows up.
It's all about family.
I hate both of you. Because I don't think magic can't teleport you anywhere, can it?
Oh, it can, but there will be effects.
No. I can't fly unless we're using a really, really old plane. Because I don't mix with technology well.
Well, that's why I didn't.
Your Uncle Teddy. I got horses.
The
They
Porsche
get
is faster,
slow.
Uncle Teddy.
That's why that I had made sure to basically make sure that all of my technological gear and stuff, like that, my laptop, my camera, binoculars, and essentially that my forensic tools and then historical documents, that which in fact that using one of the searcher things that would I have any type of historical documents about the Saint Baptiste Precipice.
It says you have historical documents in your equipment.
Yes, it says my investigation tools. What I had chose were forensic
You guys have
tools
any cars?
and basically
got
historical
cars.
and historical documents
guess we
and
could take more than one.
eyewitness
Yeah.
reports of strange events.
You know what? Roll me a sharp roll to see if maybe you have anything tucked into your.
I also pointed out my family would have cars, so we could take 2 cars.
All right, that's a 7.
A 7. You have information on Calcasieu, but you don't have a lot of information on that. You know that the Grand Bayou is also known as the Grand Reservoir, and it is a more the the section more or less that you're assuming this is going to be at is on a man-made section of the reservoir.
Okay.
And that Calcasieu popped up a few years back, like back in the 90s, was on the radar because there was a bunch of reports of glowing people in the forest. And apparently the old man, Willie, was involved in that. You've seen Willie's name pop up in a bunch of different places.
Okay. So as that we are basically going out to the porch and tattooed at the car and stuff, then you just see just like Darius just basically like go through just some old documents and just like, oh, here it is, that the Calcasieu report, apparently 90s, that they had reports of glowing people in the forest, and we have to go.
Glowing people in the forest.
And then that some dude named, that's some just gentleman.
Doesn't sound healthy.
Some gentleman by the name of Willie is popping up all the time up in all of these eyewitness reports and stuff.
Willie.
All right, and now who wants shotgun?
Look, Willie's a pan-dimensional being, according to Knox, so...
I mean,
we
I
could
don't
take
think
2
we're gonna
cars.
fit in your car.
I don't think he's gonna fit in your car.
Yeah, that's part
I'm
of the
not sure
problem.
what car my family has is gonna fit you well either.
Maybe a truck instead?
Uncle Teddy,
Is there a truck?
No!
what vehicle would he fit in?
No. Your mom's old 82 van.
That's not gonna keep up with his Porsche.
You asked what it fit in, and it's one of those vans that had the TV box in the
Oh.
middle.
Oh my god.
Had the back seat that would fold down into an actual
Why
queen
did
size.
Mom have an 82 van?
Your mom just looks around.
Mom, we never rode in a van. Why do you have an 82 van?
Reasons. Concerts.
Odette Benoit, everyone.
Don't ask
Concerts.
questions.
Also, you did ride in that.
Not that I remember.
Don't ask questions.
And then she goes, technically you did.
Oh no. Oh.
I told you. Ask questions.
Stacks. That is insane. Just another day in zone of strangeness. That stacks, but I get that armor benefit. That's
So,
nice.
she tosses you keys, and it's one of those old, big vans. It's the key. There's 2 keys. One for the door. One for the ignition.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
It has a keep on trucking key ring.
Mother.
And there's also another key ring that looks like a bullet.
Mother. What the hell?
Sometimes you gotta go see Whitesnake.
I'm leaving.
What, do you want me to get you the old station wagon I saw the Beatles in?
What?
We'll take the van.
Yeah, we'll take the van.
As you look into there's the rather large family garage. There's a bunch of work trucks that are all most of the work trucks are like from the 30s and 40s. There is a legitimate Model A wooden flatbed truck that seems to be in pretty decent condition and being repainted.
Wow, look at that.
There is the brown.
Yeah, I learned to drive on that one.
It is the brown 82 van that has the side step on one side.
Oh my god. Is it paneled?
And when you get inside, there's paneling.
Things happen in here I don't want to think about.
There is carpet.
Oh, there's things and so many things in here that happen I don't want to think about.
Is it shag carpet?
It's not quite shag. It's like that level between regular carpet and shag.
This isn't the 70s, this is the 80s.
Okay,
Yeah.
if everybody knows the van I'm talking
Yes,
about.
we
Yes.
all know the vein you're talking about.
It's like this cool friend who could hook the Super Nintendo up to the 10-inch television
Yeah.
set that was in the console between the front two seats.
Yes. Oh boy.
Has
All
two
right.
captain's chairs. But
Let's
right
see.
next to that, you see an old, late 50s, early 60s station wagon that is painted in psychedelic colors.
Yeah, we're taking the van.
Are you sure we can go back and get keys for the station wagon?
No.
As you look in, the station wagon doesn't even have seatbelts.
Yeah, we're taking the van. I'm not getting pulled over for that shit. So we will crank this baby up and go out front.
Okay, as you crank
Why
it
do you
up,
hate me?
Huh?
Why do you hate me?
You crank it up on the
Dumbest shit happened to me.
It kicks on the second one. Are you going to ride with him, or are you going to take your
I'm
car?
taking my
No,
Porsche.
we're
Just gone.
We'll get there.
I mean, once it gets going, I'm pretty sure it can go. Oh
I mean, it's one of those vehicles that has 2 gas tanks in it as well.
my god.
You can switch between them. There's a
Really
switch on
glad
there.
it's not right now when gas is almost $4.
Hey, it's gone down. I saw that it was in the 340s at Walmart.
That's good.
Alright, so we will try and keep up
Man,
with
guess we
Darius
should've gone
as
to Walmart.
well as we can.
It's 360 something at the gas station right over here.
I want a Tiger stop. This is close enough to the office. It's expensive.
You also drive a giant truck.
I do. It's not fun seeing $65 or $70 to tank up.
At least it's not like your dad having to do 100.
My small car does 40, and then I'm used to 28.
Adulting.
That's about the Civic.
Yeah.
Adulting.
Anyway, we are
Anyway.
driving to Calcasieu.
Alright, so
Look at you.
I really wish I could get on a plane. I really wish you could do the Bifrost.
Yeah, well, Dad's a little sour about being stabbed by a fork. It's mentioning that, you just hear Abby giggle.
7 months you haven't been able to do it?
elsewhere, Idall. How did a mortal do this with a fork? And like, it's still an angry scar. And Odin's doing this. Bitches be crazy.
She's really something else.
She can shank on a godly level. Oh god, she shanks on an S rank level.
Jesus Christ. Anyway.
So eventually you do make it there. It's late when you first get in. And the only thing in Calcasieu you see open is the yellow and black sign of a Waffle House. Because y'all did not get the address of the
I
rest.
figured my brother gave me the address. He gave me the phone number.
Yeah, he gave you the phone number. He didn't give you an address.
Son of a bitch, we kill him.
Oh, how late are we talking? Are we talking like 1, 3?
We're getting so late that it's about to be early.
So 1 o'clock in the morning.
My brother did not write down the fucking address.
And you zipped off. Like, I'm assuming you...
He
No.
beat us by at least an
No,
hour.
then I had beat them there. Probably showered up and stuff because been on the road. Then possibly
There's no showers
wanted.
at Waffle House.
No, like at like a hotel or something. Then came back and kind of hungry. Go to a Waffle House.
Okay.
Park outside the Waffle House. I don't trust these places.
Why you don't trust Waffle House?
Waffle House
Hashtag
is,
please sponsor us, Waffle House.
Yes,
Waffle
please
House
do.
is the safest, most glorious place you could ever stop.
I mean,
No.
yeah. That unlike
Not if
that.
you in
ones I
West
go
Vigo.
That
You're in West Vigo, they're full of ghouls.
That that
You
the
get
last
shot.
place that I had visited for whenever then it was apparently of a chupacabra sighting up in like Montana, not Montana, up in like
No, we got
up
Wendigos
in,
in Montana.
up in just like Indiana for some odd reason. Denny's was terrible.
It depends if you went to the good Denny's or the bad Denny's.
No, that they didn't even most
I mean,
serve.
look.
I
it's a cheaper
had to
thingy.
wait 25 minutes, and they didn't serve me.
Right next to
Oh, so you
headlight
went to
fluid.
you went to the good Denny's then? We have one Denny's in town. We still haven't eaten at it. What's in West Monroe?
So we go into the
There's
Waffle
a
House.
Denny's in West Monroe.
Yes.
Yes, I told you that.
Hey, Sybil.
It opened a few months ago.
Hey, Sybil. We could rename the van. We could call it a Puma.
No. No.
All right.
I'm glad that you guys like this place. I am switchy about them because of previous happenings.
I am kind of torn off by Denny's, but anyway, we go into the Waffle House.
At least it tastes better than I had.
As you go in, there's a lady probably in her mid-20s. Looks like she is tired as hell. Like this is not her first shift today.
Ooh.
There's an older gentleman.
Probably looks the way Sybil feels.
There's an older gentleman that's at the griddle who has actually just lit a cigarette off the griddle.
Nice.
Great.
And just turns around and sees customers. He's like,
Nah, you good?
Nada, you good,
and he
man.
just licks his fingers
You good.
Just don't get him
and then
food.
just shoves it back into his pocket underneath his apron.
It's not gonna light again later.
I mean, it's already absorbed all the grease.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine.
It's still flammable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the lady, just sit anywhere, y'all the only ones here. Just
That's fine. Used to it.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Sit.
so 3 of you look like you've been riding in a vehicle with.
Well, yeah, 3.
3 of you look like you've been riding a vehicle with less than fantastic air conditioning, driving from Montana to the south.
Damn, you're good.
Mm-hmm.
You're good.
Yeah. That's too good, almost.
Spot on. But yes.
So you all sit down. One of you, I meant that not like they were saying that, like they were saying that to you. I'm saying like 3 of you sit down looking like y'all been in a vehicle with half working air conditioning for like 14 hours.
I thought you said that to us. I was like,
No, and then you're over here like, I stayed at the Comfort Inn back in Shreveport.
Oof.
Where's Calcasieu?
Calcasieu is about 30 minutes southeast of Shreveport.
Oh, I thought it was
Yeah.
further south.
Yeah, that's about right.
I think that's what Calcasieu is, unless I'm confusing it with Coshada, which I think Coshada is in South Louisiana. Any case,
Either or.
Fantasy Calcasieu.
Let's see.
Better than Fantasy Monroe.
That
Not as good as Fantasy
you know
Costco.
that it is all on. It is all on me. Whatever that y'all want in that. He just whips out the American Express Platinum Black card.
The one that's made of a solid piece of steel. The immaculate crest.
And then that he also kind of does like a little bit of sleight of hand, and then that there is like a $200 tip for the waitress too.
Waitress looks way less tired.
Coffee.
Just
Please.
bring us the pot.
I'll bring you a whole carafe. Yeah, I can do that for you.
Vanilla creamer with just the coffee, pecan waffle, double buttermilk, hash browns covered, scattered chunk capped.
I miscapped. That's not on the menu at Waffle House anymore.
No,
right
it's
now.
not.
You only have 5 options.
Yeah, you only got 5 options now.
I know.
Damn you.
Every time I
Damn
ask
you,
for a chunk, they
COVID.
forget. I swear to God.
That shows how often I get hash browns.
Ooh,
That would be about the only thing sometimes I got at Waffle House is smother covered chunk.
They never give me the ham when I want the ham. I swear to God.
Please sponsor us still.
Yes,
Hashtag
please. Or
We will
Right
be-
Bacon sponsor us.
Or Wright's Bacon. Right, we will be the official D&D podcast. and
We will
stream
play a
for either
monster of the
Wright's
week
Bacon or
inside
Waffle
of a Waffle House.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah, we
Especially
do
if I'd do it, especially if I could get a waffle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait, the patty melt.
No waffle.
Anyway,
Waffle.
Do you want to take a break
Hash
and go to
browns.
Waffle House?
No, because
no.
we won't
Yes,
come.
but no.
We'll have the itis.
Yeah.
Things expensive.
Coffee, waffle, hash browns with cheese.
Yeah, patty melt, 2 eggs over easy, bacon, and stewed grits. Just 2 eggs over easy, and hash browns. Ketchup.
Ew.
Sybyl's judging the ketchup.
Use hot sauce on eggs, not ketchup.
Steak sauce on eggs ain't bad either.
Abby just looks at you. Why not just put vinegar on it?
Still be better than ketchup.
So
No.
y'all eventually get your food.
Yeah, and then Ash that she just approaches, just gonna ask. So we did not catch your name.
But it is Olivia.
Okay, then Miss Libby. What do you know about that the new resort that they've been working on and stuff up in Calcasieu?
Like the address.
It's been worked on for about the last year and a half. I mean, it used to be a sanitarium.
Damn it.
Sanitarium?
It used to be a sanitarium way back.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
Bodies all exhumed. They got rid of it.
Yeah, that doesn't mean much.
It was tuberculosis sanitarium for a while.
Why is it always TB?
Because it is always
places.
Poe's favorite. It is Poe's favorite.
That's why ghosts are always going boo, hoo, hoo, hoo.
We were supposed to go there, but unfortunately didn't get the address.
Oh, well, I don't know the address per se, but if you get back on the main road and you drive down to the 3rd stoplight, you take a right and you go till there's the old rusted barn that's partially collapsed. Then you take a left. You're going to go about a mile
Sounds lovely.
and you're going to see a sign that says hell is real.
I thought that was only in Ohio.
No, old man that's out there saw that sign one time on a road trip and built one himself in his front yard. It hides his trailer. You're going to go about 100 yards past that and take a right onto Grand Bayou Road. And it's at the end.
All right, Grand Bayou Road.
Alright, we appreciate that.
Thank you,
Out of
Libby.
curiosity, did anything bad happen during the construction, or has it just been quiet?
It's been quiet. That they said they were going to open next month or something like that. It's just that
2 weeks.
they ran into some money issues, and then they got this big investor from up somewhere about Montana way.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Real pretty lady from the pictures I saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, y'all need any refills?
Coffee.
Yes, please.
She just puts down another carafe of coffee.
No, it's fine.
I don't know if Lucius is going to be happy or annoyed by that last comment.
Lucius is pretty.
I know Lucius is
I
pretty.
mean-
That's why everyone calls him Luscious half the time.
That's also because the DM couldn't spell
That's also because the
Lucius.
DM couldn't spell Lucius. So the
So
first
that
time I
you
read a note, I was like,
said
why
that-
the hell did you name him Luscious?
So that
it's
you
Lucius.
said
That's not
that
how you spell
she.
it.
So then that y'all said that she had a deal with the Baron, correct?
Yeah.
She was. Had she? I'm trying to remember. Had Desiree been sort of doing stuff for the Baron before her first death?
No.
No.
I didn't think so. So, she was brought in as extra help for the Baron. There is an emissary down in New Orleans for the lowest spirits, but they need some extra hands.
So then that was where Auntie was going on every Thursday night. That she had said that it was just spades and then domino kicking ass night.
I mean, it could be.
I
Well,
don't know about if it was somebody, because somebody just likes to do drugs and drink, but
Yeah.
that sounds more like maybe LaCroix or Dumbala.
Let's take another quick break so we can say goodnight to the boy.
All right.
Sure.
After-
we will be right back.
Right.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Yeah.
No, you gotta say it. Still got one door open too, though.
All right. Good.
We're back. Okay. So
Internet.
you got the address.
They're just getting comfortable.
Sorry.
People were arguing about hot sauce on eggs versus ketchup.
So we will
Oh,
eat
it
our
wasn't
food.
for the eggs. It's for the hash browns.
Still
So,
gross.
go on.
We will eat our food and then head out.
Yeah.
Joey, quit.
Okay.
So we will follow her directions to find St. Betty's.
Who is driving?
We got 2 cars.
We got 2 cars. I'm going to just follow them.
No, I'm just saying, who is driving?
Just
I'm
gonna drive
driving.
the rest. Oh, okay.
Roll a sharp roll for me.
If I let you drive one of our cars, my uncles will probably have a fit.
Yeah, more than likely.
Roll what?
Alright.
Roll sharp for me.
was
Do
like,
I
I
need to
said
roll
roll
sharp
drive.
too?
If you're driving, yes.
Idall's not a very good driver then.
That is a 12.
Okay, yeah, you're gonna be fine.
Yeah, bouncy dice. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
I rolled a 5. What the
Mark experience.
Oh, no.
You have to get Sybil back on the right path because she takes a right where there should have been a left.
Couldn't just be that the car broke down. It's because I'm an idiot. Thanks.
Now, okay, you know yourself with the directions you were just given would have been totes lost.
I'm not Sybil.
I'm pretty sure Sybil would have been totes lost with no street names and just go for the broken down barn. There's more than one broken down barn. But eventually you make it, and as you get there, you notice that there are several Japanese paper lanterns
No. Oh no.
up around the outside. 'Cause-
Interesting choice of decor.
So as you're pulling up the road, there's the road, and the road literally ends in the large circle drive of Saint Baptiste Respite. There is a statue of a saint. You're assuming Saint
Baptiste.
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 Just it's a old stone statue that is very worn. What you?
Nothing.
What are you laughing at?
Nothing.
What were you laughing at?
Not St.
No.
Christopher.
Not St. Christopher, no. It is a very the building before you is a old heavy brick build, which is kind of unusual for this area.
Mm-hmm.
It has a bit of a lodge look to it, like maybe the 1920s, 1930s.
Okay.
2-story, has large open porch on the front and bottom. Bottom has nothing but double French doors.
If fancy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the big thing is again, it was a tuberculosis
Yeah.
ward. It was meant to be open up so air could go through. So even the second floor, there's not just windows; it's double doors that open every so often. But there are Japanese lanterns hanging everywhere. They're still lit. There is one light on in the lobby area. But the circle drive, there's parking lots off to either side that are more recent, paved. And from the bits you can see, because it is dark, looks like it's been re-roofed to have, this probably did have terracotta tile to begin with, but it's been re-roofed to have newer terracotta tile. Some of the lumber looks fresh, while some of the lumber looks... Well, I mean, it's fresh, it's been stained to look like the rest of it, and then there's some of the lumber that is very...
Original.
Original. There's also a bit of a TBA, not TBA, but TBA feel to this. Like again, like the 20s and 30s, this is good chunks of this building were probably built during the Depression through the workforce. Mm-hmm. It's getting that vibe from it. What y'all do?
Park the van and get out and I guess head for the lobby where the light's on.
Alright, then
Yep.
park.
Actually.
I park and then I grab my I grab his backpack and then he just has he just kind of just has like about a bag about this size with all of this, and then it just has like forensics on the side of it.
Okay.
Forensics tools.
I'm also assuming you have lead lining in something so your laptop can be carried with you.
Yep.
I meant to ask, are you a cop for real?
No, that I am just
You're a
a
cop for real. You know you gotta tell me or it's entrapment.
no, that you know that I am just a specialized detective. I basically work with just a team of people that we just investigate paranormal and then we just write blogs on it.
So cop +1.
No, I'm not a cop.
Well, detective is part of the cop.
He's a narc.
No, that I am probably what you might want to call a
Freelance cop.
You a PI?
a couch detective, if you want to be technical with it.
Oh, it's like one of those newfangled armchair generals I keep hearing about on this
Yeah.
website I go to.
Then I had been on a few podcasts and stuff. You had probably even read my blog.
No.
And
Doubt.
then I,
No offense. I literally can't use a computer.
yeah, that is what that Desiree said up in her notebook. Sybil is not allowed
Should hand her a
around
computer and find out
technology.
what happens. It's spectacular.
No, I don't.
I would
don't
rather
wanna open
not.
another one.
I mean that if that she wants to just destroy Macintosh, I would just give her that anyway, so that can just blow up.
I can reduce damage for the most part, but it gives me a bit of a migraine. So, I was just curious. I didn't know how spot on my uncle was or not. So.
I mean, no, I had never heard of
I'm
the
an
Benoit
associate as a
family.
PI. I didn't know if you were in that vein or.
So I want to look at one of these paper lanterns real fast. Are there any close, or are they all just down the road?
Okay, so they're not down the road. It's when you get to the Circle Drive. They're hung from the building to the big live oaks.
Okay.
They kind of ring it, and
Is
they
it
do
a
have lights in
pattern?
it.
Before we walk
Some
in.
sort of pattern that
No,
they're
it's just they're
Oh,
really
circle.
hung. It's
Okay.
just they're hung up around the circle until where the road comes down. They don't cross over that. It's just kind
Basically, that they are acting as the street lights.
okay.
Yeah.
As we walk in, I am going to open my third eye.
So does it have like a light inside of it, or is it just open
So you
flame?
give me investigative mystery. Anybody that's looking around, give me investigative mystery.
I'm opening my third eye, so
Okay.
that's a really bad situation for me.
Okay.
me.
Nope, marking that experience.
Okay, so Abby is, of course, going to use the power of love.
I finally didn't fail. I rolled a 7, so I get a +1 hold.
Okay. So
Okay.
we'll,
So
And I can see anything that's invisible.
okay.
investigate a mystery.
You're not good at this, are you?
No, I'm not. 6, 7, 8.
Okay. So you failed.
Yeah, marked experience.
So I got an 8.
You got an 8 looking at the lantern. You don't burn your eye out looking directly at the bulb that is inside of it.
Oh, okay.
But if you had failed, you would have had like that one spot in your vision that would have stuck around for a few minutes and just just been annoying. Like what I'm getting right now from the lights that we have for our.
Yeah.
Or what I have permanently, but my brain just decided to
So
correct.
fill it in.
is there any iconography on it, or is it just typical?
It is.
We went to the dollar store and found these, and they're cool.
They're better than Dollar Store.
It's Dollar
They're from
General.
Party City.
They
Oh.
came from Pier 1.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
It's still around at this point.
Yeah.
Those would be like $30 a pop.
Lucius invested a third of the renovation
Good point.
cost.
Good point.
Good point.
So that's you do get to hold one. So
I do.
yeah, you got an 8 on investigative mystery. So I believe that's a whole one.
Yeah, that's a whole one.
Yeah, on a 7 to 9, you get to hold one. What happened here? What sort of creature is it? What can it do? What can it hurt? Where did it go? What was it going to do? And what is being concealed here? However, some of this does have some limitations on investigative mystery because some of it would not make sense for it to really be a question you ask.
You know, mine's a
Yeah.
really bad situation, but
Well, besides
Sorry.
the lantern,
because I used my eye.
Okay.
I would be looking around, and I guess the question would be, what's being concealed here?
What is being concealed here is that you notice, because you've done a little bit of construction work, that the electrical wiring for this is not great. And it's not, okay, there should be a conduit where it meets the building, and it is just a wire that is tied into the original wiring. You know that can cause some interference with some people.
Oh, that's bad.
Like it's one of those the ghost hunting TV show. There's unprotected wiring right there that could cause a EMF issue that some people could pick up, and it could cause headaches or.
But not as wide scale as, it's still a safety hazard.
That's a big one, but if that's in like you found it first thing walking in here, the electrician that did the work here is.
He needs to get fired.
So there is a chance that there is unshielded wiring through the entire building.
Just know that.
Which also causes a buzzing, which you do know can also cause issues.
Headaches, because constant sound.
Yeah, and lethargy. Like, anyone that's watched a ghost show knows.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the constant humming can cause so many different things.
Are there any dangers we haven't noticed yet?
Since you can see the invisible, you do notice something that scootly doots its way around a corner and down the hallway.
Oh, I didn't think we were inside yet.
But you're walking that way, you see
Okay.
something scootly doots its way inside and then go around it. You don't see the creature fully, you see the outline of the creature is kind of what I would say.
Is it big, small, human size, smaller?
It's about this far off the ground. You don't see any legs. It kind of looks like a dustbuster and a caterpillar mixed. And it's
Oh,
I mean, it does bunny?
no, like our dustbuster that has all the Swiffer broom thing that has all the bits that stick out.
is
You mean
everything?
the mop?
No, the dry mop.
It's a mop.
The blue thing that
Yeah.
we used to shoot before that
So it
has
looks
all
like
the
that
fingers.
and a caterpillar.
Yeah.
Is
But
there?
it's about this far off the ground and maybe about that long.
Have I ever seen anything like that before?
No.
Well, that's different.
What is different, Miss Benoit?
You guys wouldn't have been able to see it. There was some kind of creature down that hallway. It was floating. It was about yay long, kind of like a little mop caterpillar. I can see things with my powers that other people can't. Kind of like how Desiree could. But she saw more spooky things than I did.
Yeah.
But as y'all are
So,
entering the building, what'd you say?
one more thing I want to do. So, Abby is going to use her spirit touch ability.
What does that do?
When you sense magical things, roll plus weird. On a 10 plus, you can sense them fully. On a 7 to 9, you either sense them fully, but they notice you too, or you only sense impressions. It's basically looking for anything magical.
Okay.
Snake eyes.
Ooh.
Mark that experience.
Abby levels up.
Yay. Abby doesn't really sense anything, but as you go through the door,
She just keeps looking at Sybil.
What?
Stop being so magical.
Can't really help it.
don't even like you, Baka. I'm sorry, when you did the arm turn.
Kind
arm
of
thrust.
runs in the family, Abby.
So,
Blinding.
so as you
I
get
can't
in,
really tone it down.
you see a man probably in his early 40s to mid 40s, rocking dad bod for the most part, like upper body definitely has done a lot of physical work before, but has a bit of a paunch. You're looking at it's like no matter how many sit-ups, that paunch is not going to go away.
Right.
And then kind of the skinny, not like 100% skip leg day, but it's like upper body is where most of the mass is located. Skinnier legs and narrow waist. Comes up, nice pair of slacks, button-up shirt, big bags under his eyes. Yeah.
Gavin?
Yes, I'm Gavin, and you're. Oh, you are a big one.
Yeah, so I.
Just looking around.
I'm Ladarius Jackson.
Oh,
I'm Sybil Benoit.
so all right. Okay. I was waiting up. I should have realized it was going to take you a while to get from Montana.
Yeah. Sorry, we also
Looks
had to
out.
stop to
Are
eat.
you driving an '82 Dodge van?
Oh, don't ask.
Don't ask.
In our 82, I hate.
That just looks like it smells like childhood memories that are not great. I bet you would find like a McDonald's French fry in that thing, just petrified.
I didn't look that closely.
Don't
You
wanna
really
look that
didn't have to
close.
wait up for us.
No,
I mean that they
my
couldn't.
contractor didn't come back because he said his workers all of a sudden were getting headaches.
contractor?
Well,
Does he have a
I mean,
name?
just walking in, I did notice your electrician has been doing a bit of a shoddy job.
What?
You've got exposed
Show
cable.
me. Show me.
I'm just gonna take them.
Can't give the man a heart attack off the bat.
Looks
I
up.
I've worked a good bit of construction in my day.
Fucker. Just.
Yeah, one thing after another.
I've had 2 electricians come through and they said everything was fine. And
Two.
he looks up there and then he looks over on the ground and y'all are kind of surprised you missed it. There's a giant chunk of that spray insulating foam that is painted brown.
Oh no.
What is that?
That's spray. He picks it up and you can see that that it has been burnt through, like it had been on something.
Who did you hire?
Someone who's about to have a goddamn loss and just
Tell you what.
goes to pull out a phone in the second, and I'm not getting any batteries.
I'm like pulling in.
No, like he pulls, like the second he pulls
oh.
it out, you see like the screen automatically blue. Just nothing. Comes in threes.
Hey.
Comes in threes. Yeah, come on in.
It's late. Let's
It
get
is
some sleep
late.
and we'll
It's about
handle
to
it in
be
the
early.
morning.
Like,
Well,
I don't know.
It's
That's a, can you show us like where the most odd things have been happening?
just come on in first. I need a drink. Because if that is right there like that son of a bitch, with everything in the walls.
Who was the contractor?
Well, I used a contractor that was recommended to me by a Dr. Van from over in Monroe.
Interesting.
Dr. Van.
Dr. Van,
How do you know Dr. Van?
I went to church with one of his cousins.
Ladarius just kind of holds up. Go on.
I went to church with one of his cousins. He's a big shot over there trying to start that new insurance company in Monroe.
Okay.
He ran it. I probably shouldn't have used his contract because he ran into some problems that burned the whole goddamn building down too.
Yeah, we heard that.
Yeah, I heard about that was a terrible
There's
accident.
some crazy stuff going on up there. Yeah.
Anyway, the electrician was Thomas Watts. Watts Electrical.
Okay.
WHAUGHTS.
All right.
Watts Electrical.
And he spells Watts so weird. I was said
Excellent.
WATT.
Yeah. Yeah, but you know that being up in the South that you get weird last names.
So they recommended you by Dr. Van.
Yeah.
What about your contractor? The same?
Well, the original one was, and he quit.
Because of all the odd things going on?
No, he quit because his company went under after the building went down. He was a decent man. From
Oh,
everything
he
I
was the
heard.
contractor for the...
Oh.
Actually, no, what? No, he died.
Oh.
He died, so I had to get a new contractor. And his,
Did he die in the fire up in Monroe?
I'm assuming he was in the building and the building went down. They weren't able to get a body out. So, I mean, I'm assuming he's that, or he ran off and remained to
Are
himself.
you in it? No whip team.
But the new contractor I was using that said he's not coming back until we do something, which I'm assuming now it's that damn electrical. That's why I've been getting headaches from all that buzzing probably.
Well, it could be a contributing factor, but...
But
Look
the
around.
contractor is it's Llewellyn Jones.
Llewellyn Jones.
Llewellyn Jones.
Dum,
Jones.
dum,
DM got tongue tied.
no.
Bleh.
Blah.
Bleh.
So yeah, but he said he ain't coming back with his crew. We got most everything structurally is absolutely fine. We just
His
need to
name
fix
is
one.
Llewellyn.
Llewellyn Jones was the contractor.
Llewellyn.
That's the dude's name?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
Can be.
spelled at all like you would think. You
Yeah.
would think it was Lil Wayne.
Kind of like with Watts.
Yeah.
But I mean, the only other thing I had really was to get them to finish up some gazebos and double check some doors and plumbing on one of the wings.
Yeah, you might need to have some more,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to have a
Wall
whole lot of
work
electrical
done.
work done now because
That. Is it any witnesses or anything like that still?
Well, we got a couple guests here that we're doing part of the soft open, but they're all asleep right now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like 2 o'clock in the morning.
And he goes over and gets a guest book. I got a couple, Patrick and Lily Fox.
Okay.
They're a nice older couple. They're on YouTube, and they do hotel reviews together.
Oh.
They call it Foxy Travels.
Okay.
I don't get it. How can you really talk about a place in 10 minutes?
I mean,
You just have to
that's
deal with
just
what
the
they got.
magical elements of just video editing.
But they're a nice older couple. They're staying right now. Whole first floor is ballrooms, dining, massage parlor, built in, and as you're looking around, you notice there's a lot of Japanese decor.
I noticed you have a Japanese theme
Yeah.
going on here.
I've always just kind of loved it ever since I went to Kyoto as a young man. I won't lie, I really love the onsens and the bath culture.
Okay.
I was informed that I was wearing the rag wrong when I first went in.
Japanese culture.
So I brought, there's some stuff I have from my travels.
I was gonna ask, you brought things with you from Japan?
A few, just a few. The wood art that's above the fireplace here in the lobby / main room. I did get some umbrellas and the lanterns. They're from Pier 1. They're not. Those aren't. I got some other ones in the dining room and just some of the decorations. We just wanted to do something different because, well, when I saw this place, and it used to be a hotel. It was the sanitarium. Then it became a hotel back in the 70s, and it closed down. But out here, there's just all the river cane that it had grown up. And I know it's not bamboo, but it looks like it. And I just felt it'd be nice. And this was a really good destination when I was a kid.
So, and it used to be a sanitarium.
Years ago, but
Were there any reports of it being haunted while it was a hotel before, do you know?
There's always stories about ghosts, but I mean, every building this old, every building that held a TB ward
No, that's what I said.
has a
It's
ghost story.
always-
But there's a lady in white on the stairwell.
No.
Every haunted place apparently has a lady in white or brown or green. I want the lady that wears plaid and polka dot because then it'd be a different ghost. And I feel like we could get like one of them ghost shows on here. Like I heard there's one with this kid named Baggins. That might
He's a douche.
might be good. I've also heard there's this group called Spooky down in New Orleans.
Don't forget about the ghost chasers, and whatnot.
Ghost
Maybe.
facers.
I wish Ghost Bros was a thing back then because if anyone hasn't seen the advertisement or the few videos up for Ghost Brothers, it's magnificent. Because they have the most honest reactions like, dude, someone just grabbed my hat, and then punches in that direction. I'm like, dude's willing to throw hands on a ghost. Or the one that's even better, something moves in the room, nope, just gets up.
Yeah, because it was on a bunch of white dudes. It's like, I'm gonna go poke the demon.
No, it's like, which by the way, folks online,
White people, we don't got no sense. I'm sorry.
Ghost Bros is a all-black ghost hunting crew that's somewhere down here in the south, I think in Atlanta. But one of them, something moved. Nope, just gets up and walked out of the room calmly and nicely. It's like, show me a
No.
sign.
I need to find it. There is I'm sorry. I had to bring this up because my ADD brain. There's a book I've seen people sharing from Amazon. It's a horror book, but it's called Man, Fuck This House. That's the title of the book.
Go look that up on Amazon, folks. So,
Hashtag please sponsor us. This house.
I mean that. Do you mind if that I take a look at this magnificent? You said wood art again?
It's just wood carvings. I didn't want to be like a weeboo and put like the swords out, the katanas and the bows and stuff. I bought some. They're real. I just didn't want to leave them out because I didn't want someone to be like, oh look, it's Naruto. No, but
Oh god, it's old Naruto.
but there's a couple of we got Gloria Wright. She she writes for Delta Stop.
Oh, it's a big one.
And she was going because I know it's not traditionally Southern, but we were trying to bring a little bit of flavor, a little bit of something different, especially this section of the state that's just bland.
Right.
You know, when somebody tells you the Popeyes is spicy, you know you might have gone too far north.
No, that's never true. It is always below I-10. That's where the real spice is. We all know that.
I'm pretty sure if you
Poor
put Popeyes
London.
in London, they wouldn't know
Poor
what to do with
London.
themselves.
Poor Londoner.
I mean, but then that they will probably have it with beans.
No, that's toast.
On toast. Don't question it.
Don't question it.
Now I kind of want to try red beans and rice on toast.
No, don't. Well, you can eat it with French bread. That's good enough.
That's close thing. Or
Yeah.
That's better. Anyway,
But then,
and we got another individual here that I'm not really happy about it. And he's the first one to start suffering. His name is William McLovins.
William McLovin.
William McLovins.
William McLovins. He's from Mensa. He likes to brag about having an IQ of 275.
Okay. So,
For someone that smart,
jerk smart ass.
So why?
Someone that-
So why is he?
somebody that smart? He leaves his fly down in public way too much.
No
So-
wisdom at all.
Why is he here for the soft opening if you didn't want him here?
He's also an investor.
Oh,
He's got about 10% in.
I'm surprised Lucius isn't down here for this.
They don't get along.
Oh.
It is Lucius.
Hmm?
It is Lucius. And from what you described me, this other guy doesn't sound like someone Lucius would get along with.
Yeah.
No, he told Lucius he was vapid.
Oh, how far across the room did he smack him?
He verbally did it, and I have never heard someone use that eloquent language in French to say you.
Yeah, that sounds like my brother-in-law.
But and then the only other person that's here on the property right now is Mr. Richard Harden.
mm-hmm.
He's the maintenance. I hired him on to be the super.
Has he been affected too?
Is that the guy that was in the lobby with you?
You know, there's only him.
Nobody was in the lobby
There was
with him.
only one person.
No, he
I saw that.
I have-
Sig build.
That's him.
That's him.
That's
Gavin.
me. That's
So he
Gavin
also
Morris.
looks like he skipped leg day.
He doesn't. Leg day is maybe once a week.
Okay.
Like it's. Have you seen how Hank?
Okay,
Hill-
okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
how Hank Hill
I
is
got
built?
it set between. I thought it was two
He is
characters.
very much Hank Hill build.
Okay.
No ass.
No ass.
My ass has no ass.
Concave.
So I mean, he's the only other person that usually stays on the property full time. I have a full apartment.
So have you been badly affected by this? Because
I get headaches and I've been a little tired, but other than that, I'm rebuilding.
I mean, does it seem like certain people are affected more than others?
Oh, yeah, Mr. McLovins was the first one affected, and then everybody else started slowly getting more affected, and seems to happen more around, like, people wake up and everybody's a little sluggish, but by lunch everybody seems to be kind of moving okay and fine. And like I've had a doctor come out here. They don't want to leave. Like I said, you might want to leave just for your own health. And they're like, no.
They don't want to leave.
The hot spring that you built in here is nice and it feels good. And
The hot spring?
its first floor is far end is the workout room, the massage parlor, the spa, the artificial onsen, hot spring that has an indoor and outdoor section. The ballroom, couple conference rooms, and the dining room. It's the original cafeteria, but we've prettied it up a bit. And then we got here the great room that also is where you can have additional presentations. I thought maybe local bands could come out. We were going to put in a bar, but contractor quit. Second floor is about 100 rooms.
Wow.
And he pulls out a layout. The building itself, the front is very straight, and then it cuts back, but it has kind of a curve. And the cutback is not like just a straight U shape. It's kind of flat in the front and then curves like this. And there's kind of a courtyard, and then like it looks like there's plans like they were going to add to the grounds and put like gardens and stuff. And then there's docks down on the reservoir, and there's a couple of gazebos, and like the dock has sitting areas that go out partway into the lake, or I mean, partway into the bayou. We have plans to add more out here because we want this to be a full. Like I want it to be like the grand lodges that people used to go to and like stay for an extended time period. And I mean, but the doctor came out here and said they're fine. They won't keep staying. It's just that it's real weird to see somebody. It's almost like. Have you ever seen a squirrel get a hold of a fermented pumpkin?
Gotcha.
So drunk?
Almost drunk, not like drunk, but like.
Not firing on all cylinders.
You said at night this sort of starts to happen, or in the evening?
Starts picking back up in the evenings.
In the evenings around what time?
A little bit before sunset.
Okay. So about
Dusk.
5, 6, dusk.
So I mean that's what we got here. Mr. Harden stays in the groundskeeper's house that is one of the only few original because they've been before they built this building. This was built with the CCC back in the 30s. There was originally a 2-story wooden building on the grounds. The only thing that still exists from that one is the groundskeeper's house where Mr. Harden stays.
Has he had any issues?
He seems mostly fine. But he was already a little slow, so I don't.
As in, like that, he was already affecting it, or else are you just making fun of him?
I'm not making fun of him. I mean, he's a very nice man, and he is very good at what he does.
He's just not super quick on the draw.
He's in his 60s, and he has about a 5th grade education. Back when you could leave school when you were
In the 5th grade.
old enough to say I'm too old to be in the 5th grade.
ORQ probably knows Willie. Okay.
But everybody else is asleep. I can give you room keys if y'all want to rest before you start looking around, because
It's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Probably a good idea.
So it was a long drive.
Yeah.
somebody smells like road dog.
That'd probably be all 3 of us.
Oh, I just wanted to know, how did you connect with Lucius to invest in this?
Certain proclivities put us in the same circles.
Are you his ex?
No, wish, no.
I'm just...
He just fine, and he flips a picture, and you can see him, and he has a full Gundam costume.
I knew it. Cosplay.
Knew it.
I do cosplay. I like to go to Comic Cons.
But that's nothing's wrong with that. No
My brother-in-law
judgment.
is a professional cosplayer. He usually does Alucard from Helsing.
Neat.
Nice.
Or
Symphony of the Night.
Symphony of the Night.
Pretty boy Alucard, not gonna murder your whole family in a town. Alucard.
Yeah, no, that's more what my
Or
brother is
else
like.
at the 4-star version, I'm not going to say right now.
He's not from the Fear Turkey.
Yeah.
I think as resting a bit and looking at it with fresh eyes and seeing how everyone sort of progresses throughout the day is probably the best.
Yeah.
Most folks are over in A wing. I'm going to put y'all here in B wing, which is the one that goes right over at the top of everything. So everything's fine. All the rooms have plumbing, which cost a penny, but and he gets out. Like it has the old actual keys. It doesn't have the cards, even though like it's the early teens at this point.
Nice.
It's probably better for me.
But it's just so much easier to use these.
Yeah.
A lot less technology to install.
Okay, guys. If you go right over there, you see this very large, thick wooden stairwell with stone, like stacked stone. Which again seems a little out of place. But you also notice everything is either dark stained wood or the wood's been painted like a brighter red orange. Everything here gives you like we're trying to make it seem
Does it look like a Tory gate?
a little bit like this was attempted. He's trying, okay? He wants to bring
Trying.
culture to Calcasieu.
Good luck, buddy.
Good luck. But thank you.
No offense to Calcasieu.
Right.
No offense.
Well, a little bit, but
Maybe we do.
But thank you,
They have a
Mr.
Huddle House. I
Moraz.
upgraded them to a Waffle House. They do got a Dairy Queen, though.
But thank you, Mr. Moraz. I think then that we're going to go to sleep. You know, and then it's going to be a long day of just investigating.
Do any of y'all, do y'all need help with suitcases?
Nope, got everything that I need. I can
Idall
just...
has nothing.
I
I don't really have nothing.
I feel like Idall.
We stopped at a
Idall
Walmart.
No, I feel like Idall stopped at a North Face.
They had taken 2
North
hours.
Face or else like
you had to
Academy.
take- You had to take an hour and a half detour to hit the Bass Pro Shop.
still be wearing dirty clothes otherwise.
Y'all, you have
Sybil's like, we're going to a Walmart.
God.
Abby's Bass Pro. Bass Pro. Bass Pro.
God damn it.
No, I don't think Abby would want to go to a Bass Pro.
No, that...
She might want to fit that in her sacks.
But Banana
Sex
Republic.
with that new.
I was trying to make sure our child wasn't yelling in his bedroom to keep himself awake.
Wouldn't be the first time.
No. To anyone who doesn't have a child, yes, they will yell to keep themselves from falling asleep for no damn reason.
Oh no, the
at all.
reason is they don't want to fall asleep.
No, there's no good reason at all, but just be ready for it. And it doesn't stop when they're little. It goes for a minute.
Oh, yeah, so before that we go back, could you mind showing me that wood art you did?
Oh,
That you got?
I didn't
I mean,
do
yeah.
it. It's right here.
Gonna look at it.
Give me investigative mystery. Anybody that wants to look at the wood art.
Okay, that is a 10.
Now I roll great.
That's a 10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what'd you get?
11, well, 13.
13. Okay.
Okay.
What'd you get?
I didn't roll.
Okay. So
Get
you
2.
You get 2, and I think you get for investigative mystery. That is.
And then that
You get
8.
the whole 2.
Okay.
Or did you level up that?
For advance.
What'd you take as a level up?
I took another combat magic thing.
Okay.
I
So
took
you
balls.
don't have any advanced moves?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. So I am gonna go with the obvious one. Like, what is being concealed on the wood carving? Anything?
Okay. As you look at it, it's really pretty, and you notice that in it there is the depiction of a odd-looking creature. It has what looks kind of like an elephant's head.
What sort of creature is it?
Go on.
I'm describing it. Has a bit of an elephant's head. Has a thicker body, kind of like a badger.
Mm-hmm.
It has big legs with claws that kind of resemble a tiger, and it has a long, kind of donkey tail, and it's kind of twisted around in the pattern. Like you're looking at the pattern, you see like it's kind of like one of those magic eye things. You stare at it long enough,
Yeah.
and you can kind of see this creature depicted there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then you got a second question.
Second question is that now knowing this, it is a creature there. What sort of creature is it?
Looking at it, it's roll me a weird.
Well, could we pose the question to Gavin?
Role play here in a second, but going through your whole questions. So roll me weird to see.
That is a 9.
A 9. You've heard of this thing before. It's a Baku.
A Baku.
It's a Baku.
Okay.
Some of, like, you know that it is a spirit,
Mm-hmm.
but other than that, you're like, it's a funny looking spirit.
It's just a funny looking spirit.
That's what you get with the 9. Like a
Okay.
10 would have gotten you.
Stings. Okay, that's fine.
So I had to give you a mixed success. It's a funny looking spirit. What exactly it does is just kind of on the tip of your. You're like, oh, is it? No, that's a kappa. Does it do? No, that's.
No, then that is
That's right.
the book. No, then that that's the boogeyman. No, then that's just somebody putting a voodoo curse on somebody.
So
These questions make sense for looking at a wood carving is the problem.
well, you can ask them, and we tweak them and push them about as far as we can. I mean, like the what type of creature is it? Definitely is a little bit of a push.
Yeah, I would pose the question to Gavin, what sort of creature is it?
Okay, so you're gonna say, oh.
Yeah, what kind of creature is that in the carving?
Honestly, I thought it was a tapir.
Don't they have... well, I can see that, yeah.
And it is, from what I looked at about, it is called a bako.
Bako?
Mm-hmm.
Baku?
It deals with, it's just some type of spirit.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. I was trying to... Japan doesn't have tapirs. I didn't know who got a hold of tapirs and sent them to,
Where did you get the carving from?
Okay, well, I got this.
I guess I can do it from... Instead of where did it go?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll push it on where did it go with this. Oh, I got this in Kyoto, probably about 5-6 years ago on one of my return trips. Woodcarver made this, first tried to tell me it was really old until I saw there were fresh cuts in it and that it's new. It's just lacquered to look a little old. Amazing what you can do with wood wax.
Really old?
Yeah, a little bit.
So he said that it was really old.
I don't think it is.
No, he said it tried to make it look old. It's not.
Right.
It was
Okay.
recently carved and then they tried to make it
Okay,
look
recently carved.
old. So those are your two?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I just really liked it. I mean, he tried to tell me it was old, and it's not, because I saw that he had other ones that looked just like it carved in the back, and this one had fresh cuts on it, and he had just stained it. So, but it's still pretty. Great work. Just wasn't worth the amount he said for it, so I got it for half. I know how to haggle.
Shrewd businessman.
All right.
Interesting.
Well, then this was very insightful. Then you have a good night. We will go to our lodging and...
As we're walking out, I am going to look over my shoulder at it, and I'm going to look at it with my sight.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Dang! 12, 13, 14.
14. Okay, this is on.
That's read a bad situation.
Okay, so you can see invisible stuff.
Yeah, I get one. It's a +1 hold on any result of 7 or more. Plus, you can see invisible things. So I only get 1 using my sight.
Okay,
But
so,
I can see invisible things.
So you're just opening your sight, and
I get 1 hold on the
Okay.
read bad situation. I can see anything invisible.
okay. So what are you doing on read a bad situation?
What's the best way to protect the victims?
The best way to protect the victims is to figure out what exactly is causing this. So far, you've gotten
Nothing.
It could be It could be a mundane, poor electrical work. You do get a twinge that wood carving is somehow connected to something. Like you see like a flash of something for a second, but then you get distracted because you see more of those little doodly scooters go around corners and down hallways.
What the hell?
Oh my God.
Well, the doodly scooter.
They just
Oh
do
my God.
Like you imagine for it's like
Wait, when I see one, I want to try and investigate a mystery when I
Okay.
see one.
go ahead.
Using you again. Don't fail me. Fucking. Oh, it's not that bad. 4, 5, 6, 7.
7, so that's
What kind of creature is it?
what kind of creature is it? Okay. You can definitely ask it looking at it. This, and I'm going to mispronounce the hell out of it, is a Ashimagari.
Ashimagari?
It is a type of yokai
Oh.
that are found in households, and they like to wrap around people's legs and warm them while they're in bed.
Huh.
If they do it too long, though, you will get dead leg. So it's
It's the reason your legs fall asleep.
the reason your legs fall asleep.
So, benign for the most part.
They just they scoot around, and you can see that before you close your third eye, you can watch them scooch into a room that has a little sign on it that says "Do not disturb."
When we're going upstairs, after Gavin is not with us, we're going upstairs. I find out what the little creatures are. I gotta go look at it.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah.
They're called Ashimagari.
Ashimagari.
benign yokai. They're household spirits. They warm your feet while you're in bed at night. The worst they're going to do is make your leg fall asleep because they stay there too long.
Oh, that's terrible.
And then since that Gavin is out of the way, then that, Darius is going to pull out another cell phone. Like I had basically recorded that whole conversation. Do you have an email we can send this to Lucius to?
I'd have to call him because I don't use email.
She doesn't use computers.
Well,
You can probably find out the next day.
yeah.
If he can get away from the house with a cell phone, yeah, we can't have a computer in the house. There's too many of us.
Okay. Just
We all
noted.
have, as Abby said, we're too bright.
So you all find your rooms.
Mm-hmm.
They are. You can eat.
Oh, and there's something weird about that wood carving.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Something flashed on it.
When you get to your rooms, there's still the smell of new paint. The beds are freshly made.
Bed.
There is they have a large basin sink that's just to the right of the door, as well as a closet, and just across from it is a bathroom. And they have pocket doors that are made to look like the Japanese style paper door, but it's not paper. It's glass.
It's frosted glass.
It's frosted glass. There's fancy toilets.
He's trying.
There's fancy toilets, the ones that have the commands. For
Got the bidet.
It's the one that has the shoots water laser,
A bidet.
It makes noises.
makes you hover above toilet. If anyone's ever seen the bidet functions, there's the one
Yes.
that just looks like someone sitting there as a water jet lifts them up.
There's a video going around that it just reminds me of that. So there's a guy on YouTube, I forget what he's called, but he makes terrible devices. And so one of them is like, oh, is your bidet broken? Well, here is an automatic butt cleaner. And so he's got the toilet bowl cleaner connected to a drill, and it pops up and just starts spinning.
I've seen that video.
It's like the one with the baby.
The baby burper.
Yeah.
I think it's
That's
the same
a
guy.
girl, because she's like an actual engineer, and she does that just to make something that definitely doesn't work.
So each room has 2 beds. It's your standard hotel, but something that's unusual is each of your rooms have a flat screen TV, and these are fairly newer.
Nice.
I covered it up.
And everybody goes to sleep to rest.
Shower. And Abby is going to try the spirit touch thing again, looking for magic.
Okay.
Sybil will probably take a shower and then be like, flunk.
That's a 6.
Dang, Abby, come on.
She's got +0 to weird.
So it's rough.
It's new. to her.
As that,
And she's tired.
as that Darius is just basically like doing his nightly routine that he just takes out, just basically, that he makes sure that his handgun is on the bedside table, and then that he just also it's just gonna say like, younger sis, if you can offer any kind of guidance, at least that you have gave me some kind of assistance with just your friends. No, dog.
Did she push you?
It's not as bad as one time y'all were sitting there and he started kicking Nate so that Nate would give him a belly rub.
He'll do it.
So then at least that that I have their guidance and hopefully yours. You just stay safe up there. And then he
Elsewhere.
goes to sleep.
She's
Elsewhere.
she's just stabbing a dude.
Screaming like a banshee.
Stabbing a dude with just like a
Fork.
Oh, not a fork. It's probably
Abby's
going
fork.
to. Anyway.
It's now a legendary weapon.
So
Odin
I
has
need
it in
everybody,
his-
real quick, I need everybody before we
Odin
end for
has it in
tonight,
his vault.
roll me a tough. Everybody roll me a tough.
Oh.
Everybody roll me a tough.
Oh no.
Come on.
It's 13 for Idall.
Oh no. That's bad.
Why?
What Abby get?
5,
8.
6. Okay, I didn't fail. I got a 7.
You're gonna wake up with dead leg tomorrow. Your legs are gonna be completely asleep when you wake up tomorrow.
Oh, that hurts when it comes back
It's
to
all
life.
pins and needs for a minute when you
Ooh,
wake
I hate
up.
the pins and needles.
So Anyway, we're gonna finish this up next week because we got 2 weeks without Tears of Kairos.
Yeah.
I don't know what I work next Thursday.
Huh?
I would look what I work next Thursday.
We might start later next Thursday.
Yeah.
So thank y'all for watching. Right now, Sunday we got.
Why are you doing my job?
We have a
I'm teasing.
we have a bonus roundtable Sunday. Sunday we're just at the topic that the topic is going to be props at the table. So be looking forward to that.
So I'm used to it because it's usually what I have to do on Thursday because you're not in the room.
I heard that they were all happy that you actually got our Twitter right last week.
Yee.
Glad anyone joined us. I think our one viewer, unless it was just us watching ourselves. We appreciate watching this now, or if you are going to find us on YouTube at Team Bonus Action, we are there. We are on Facebook at Team Bonus Action. We are on Twitter at @bonus_team. We will be here Sunday with the roundtable and the kitchen table later that night. And then Monday we will be back with Holy Winds. And we found out that she's a dragon! So looking forward to going back to playing our game. And then we will be back here again next Thursday for Cypress Chronicles, A Simple Man.
Alright.
And since Knox isn't here, don't let your
meatloaf.
Just trying to count it down and I'm stupid, just said it.